Hi, everybody. Happy Martin Luther King Day. I'm sending everyone deep, deep love on this very important holiday. As I was sitting thinking about the holiday, some questions came to me. Curious about how willing we all are to hold loving space for our fellow humans. We most of us agree we want peace, agree we want equality, agree that we agree with holding loving space for others. But there's nuances to what everyone feels towards what peace is, what equality is, what loving space is. And it's one thing to feel like, yes, I agree with these things, but what am I willing to do? How much space am I willing to hold for my fellow humans? So I had some questions come up that I'm even asking myself. I'm reflecting on these for myself today. And so I invite you, if you're willing, to reflect on them for yourself. So here's the questions I had. I'm going to read them. Would you be willing to sit on Zoom or in person, if it were safe to do so, for 2 hours with a stranger every day for a week and simply listen to all the ways they are in pain? Simply listen. You're not saying anything to them. You're just listening. Would you be willing to do that and then say, I love you to them at the end of the time, every time that you sit with them? Would you be willing to do all of that, sit with them for 2 hours, listen, and then say, I love you, for 30 straight days in a row? Maybe not. It could be one same stranger, or maybe it's different strangers each time. And the final question that came to me was, would you be willing to do all of the above, the sitting, the listening to all the ways that person feels pain, the saying, I love you, for at least a week, with someone you knew had committed acts that were completely against your morals, and they're not apologizing for them during these conversations? Are we willing to hold that much space? And what do we feel that would accomplish for us? Are we thinking about what would I get out of it? Are we afraid of what that might do? Will that perpetuate things we're against? Will that drain us of our own energy to sit and listen to pain for that long? Will we feel somehow harmed by doing that? Will we feel strengthened, enlivened? I'm not putting weight on either in any direction. I'm simply asking. And I don't ask these questions to shame anybody or point a finger and say, if you're not saying yes, then I'm really asking, and I'm really asking myself. So I'm going to continue reflecting on this because I think it's a good question for us all to ask ourselves. How much space are we really willing to hold for our fellow humans, no matter what is sitting in front of us? I love you all. Wishing you a beautiful rest of your day. And a final question just came to me. Would you be willing to sit with yourself in that way? For 2 hours. Let's even make it one day, or Yeah, let's make it one day. For only one time, would you be willing to sit with yourself for 2 full hours hearing everything that causes you pain and say I love you to yourself? If you say definitely yes to that, extend the time. Would I be willing to do it for a whole week, for 30 days, find where your no sits. Like, where are you not willing to do that, even for yourself? And just sit with the no. What is the no about? Why do I say no to that? What's in that no for me? And there's no judgment around it. There's no good, right or wrong, good or bad. It's just exploring how much space we're willing to hold. And allowing space for our no as well, right? Allowing space for the no. Okay. Again, I wish you all a beautiful rest of your night. A happy Martin Luther King Day. And I love you all. Bye.